Perimeter breach. You have entered a restricted area. Herbert, you are about to explode. Fire in the hole.
Alright, hello everyone, this is Xsampl. I'm back on the Third Echelon Server, and everything that follows is a result of what you see here. If you like movies, you'll know what that's from. But, yeah, I saw something yesterday when Seiferus came to help me work on a little problem, which was stopping the server from crashing and saving me. He put down some, what do they call that? Soul sand underwater, and it started bubbling up. And I noticed that the properties of that was that anything that went over it, it floated. And so I thought, well, let's make an elevator.
Where are you at on the server right now?
Yeah, I'm at the witch farm.
You're at the witch farm, okay.
Yeah.
So just so you know, remember how last time you crashed the server by going to the witch farm and then to the left?
Yeah.
This time I went to the right. That's what crashed it.
Okay, so we can't go left or right. Neat.
Yeah, but I was able to walk around over there, and I actually went and looked, and I was looking at the thing where we did the arrow thing. It's actually much smaller than I remember. Like, I guess you tore most of it down. But yeah, this time I was trying to go over there to see if any turtles had spawned. They haven't.
Yeah. I don't think mobs spawned.
Because that's not a beach. Oh, yeah. Hostile mob spawning is off. Yes, that's true.
So you know how you did that boat thing in the tunnel, and I was like, how do you... What? And it's like that soul sand and water, right? This is a really, really fast elevator.
Yes, it is. Did you watch that video I sent you?
No, I never watched the whole thing.
What's his name?
I never watched it.
Okay, yeah, he went over this. This is how I found out about it.
Oh.
Yeah, if you use magma blocks instead, it'll pull things down.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it doesn't pull down nearly as fast as it shoots you up, though. I'm going to go into the hole, see how fast it goes. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, drop. I mean, it's not faster than falling.
Yeah.
But it is pretty darn fast.
Oh, you can get out. Okay, so that's cool. Cool.
Yeah, but for mobs, this will actually pull them down and damage them.
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm really liking where they're going with the game now. But yeah,
so they're finally. It seems like they're finally, doing something worthwhile. Oh, by the way, do you have signs blocking this? Did you just see what happened?
Yeah. I'm recording this loop.
Oh, that was too funny. Anyway, I basically threaded the needle.
Yeah, you
like
did.
we tried a million times.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. So anyway, we've got to make a turtle farm.
Yes.
I was thinking about putting a big tube hole, like a hole in the side of my like
a giant aquarium.
Well, kind of like a drain pipe so the water can flow through down into like a little machine.
Okay.
So that if any mobs like squids and turtles fall through, they get processed.
Okay. Well, turtles, they spawn on beaches.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But we can make it like a fake beach.
Well, I'm it's biome dependent, so.
Oh, sad. That's even sadder.
I mean, we should definitely get away from your base, because your base is a little bit of a crash hazard. But do you know of any?
Nah, because I haven't gone to some new territory.
No, but beaches are they? There is new terrain generation happening. I think let's just go to BBL's old base and just see what's over there.
Yeah. All I can see through here is a big void. You're going into the void.
Really?
Yeah, I might just go around it.
So they have these new items. Turtle shell helmets. They give you water breathing for 10 seconds. So as soon as you get in the water, it starts counting down. And they're enchantable.
Huh.
And I'm not sure how it works, because I actually realized now I didn't actually see somebody get hit while they were wearing it, because it's probably not a very good helmet. But I think it might not have durability.
So it lasts forever.
Yeah, so a water breathing helmet that lasts forever.
Nice. Yep. Loading terrain again.
What? You just gotta use the nether to travel.
What?
I teleported you to me and you got an achievement.
Man, I can't work out flying anymore. It's to me it doesn't work.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah.
Remember when Elytra would auto-activate? How great was that? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a turtle. Oh, that's the jungle temple. That's what I'm saying.
It's in the middle of the water.
Space is gone, but like the data telling us what his base was, where the things were.
Check out the vegetation. That's sweet. Oh, look at the turtles. Can you see what I can see right here? It's like it's a water X-ray.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bug when they harvest on like the top or whatever. Can I place the kelp? I can. Oh, can I get it back? Do I have any silk touch? This better work. Okay. Oh, thank gosh.
Right, so you have to silk touch it.
I don't know if I have to silk touch it, but I'm afraid to try. I mean, I could try over here without silk touch. No, you don't have to silk touch it. You just break it. I guess you have to wait for it to grow otherwise. But this seagrass, I'm a little bit more worried about.
Right.
I mean, not that I even... You know what? Got any iron on you?
No.
Bunch of idiots in this one. I can't believe they made the green guys idiots that you can't trade with.
Really?
What a waste. Here's a chest.
What do they do?
Hey, I found some iron.
Do they actually do anything at all?
Nothing. Can't even interact with them. Hey! Iron leggings. I can wear those.
Right, so the zombie fodder. That's what they are.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, they're the ones that you don't mind letting the zombies have.
The ones that you quietly push out the door. Shut up behind them.
Alright, come here.
Coming.
Go get them shears.
Yeah.
I got it! I got the seagrass.
Ah, right. Yep.
So here's another thing that you don't know yet.
The floating up. Everything floats.
Snap. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Eggs float. Everything floats. It's weird.
Did you pick up some of the stuff?
No.
I forgot what I...
No. But do you want something? Do you need something?
Okay, so you don't get it unless you use shears. That's good to know. Now, this stuff is actually the drop from turtles, by the way. Do you have silk touch on you by chance?
No, I don't. Actually, no.
Okay.
No. This turtle's
so turtles lay eggs.
Right.
I'm not sure how to get them to lay eggs. Oh, and also, for some reason, zombies just hate turtles.
Oh.
And if you jump on turtle eggs, they'll break. And the zombies come and they just like like they just stand on them and stomp on them until they break.
Well, thanks for the entertainment.
Yeah. Hopefully you're able to finish your recording, or was that all you were trying to do? And then
Yeah.
Want me to teleport you back?
Okay. So here we are, we're at the bottom, and this is a huge place, and climbing up these ladders was very tedious, and I got over it very quickly. So once I saw that nifty little idea, I decided to come in here and build this little elevator. Now I know that some of you know that this exists already, but I didn't, and just from seeing the block I just came up with this idea. So this idea basically is, you walk in here, and poof, you find yourself at the top in no time whatsoever. And that is absolutely fantastic. Not only that, it's an item elevator. Alright, so I can just stand here and I can throw in my chicken, and my chicken goes up. It goes up, it goes all the way up. So we no longer have to worry about silly little item elevators with redstone. We can do this, and it's so easy. And if I drop my chicken in and want to go catch it, I can just chase after it. Alright, so we've got a magma block, so I meant to say not magma cube, because that's those little things that bounce around. The magma block, so you throw that in there, and then it changes the direction. So, well, I'm getting burnt, oh my gosh. Well, that's kind of sad. So maybe we could drop it down a block. Anyway, let's go check it out. So if we went up, getting damage wasn't something I was prepared for. That's a little bit not so good. Alright, this looks a little bit scary. Here we go. We're going down. So I guess if we're going down and we hold forwards, yeah, we're going to get a bit of damage. So the idea is that we need to swap out this block with another block, and we can do that by using pistons and making a mess. We can use it by doing pistons, and we can have like our magma block here, and then we can have our soul sand here. And if we just have a piston which pushes these backwards and forwards, then we can have the two states, one going up and one coming down. And then we just need to hook up some buttons and some redstone and we're good. I just thought of something. We're gonna have to do a two-way toggle thing. Okay, so I guess the first step is to put in a piston. Really all we need to do is shove it over one. I was thinking about it would be kind of nice to hide them, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get away with that. So I'm not going to use sticky pistons. Did I bring the pistons? I didn't bring the pistons. Right then, so then I need to, on this other side, make space, and this is what I was worried about. I don't want to leave a gap, if that makes sense. So what I might do is I might break that and put in another soul sand. So, oh no. Oh. Alright, and I want to do the same on this side too, actually, because I think it's just going to annoy me a lot that I can see a piston. Yeah, I don't really want to see a piston at all. So if I put two of these here, so then when I shove it this way, yeah, and then if I shove it that way, yeah, that's going to work okay. Ah! That's not fun. Alright, so theoretically, if we powered this, it'll switch to suck. Is it? What the heck? Well, that's not right. That's not supposed to do that. Okay. Well, that is odd. I wonder if we have to break the cycle. Where'd that button actually go? Where's the actual... Oh, so it's right on top of that. Right. Do we have to... Yeah, okay, alright. We'll have to break the water cycle. Ooh, that's a little interesting. So we could place a sticky piston behind that, but then he says green slime. What if? Yeah, this doesn't really make any sense. Right, so at the moment it is sucking. And if I power this, it should actually switch to blowing. Blowing and sucking. Wait. But it doesn't, see? So the state doesn't change, so that's interesting. We could actually use this to our advantage, because instead of getting toasted by these magma blocks, we could actually trick it into thinking soul sand is a magma block. So we could use it to our advantage if it was sucking us down. Would that work though? No, that's a lot of working out to do, because you've got to push this block in, cut the water source off, and then let the water source block regenerate, pull that magma block out of the way, replace it with soul sand. Yeah, it's a lot to do. I'll think about that. if it is blowing, if it's going up, then that's cool. So we switch it to what we want it to come down. So the way to get it to come down would be to place a block there and then take it away, and then it would suck it down again. So all we need to do really is update this block. We can do that by putting a sticky piston in, and there's my block back. But the problem I have with that is I don't want to see the green, but we don't really have a choice unless we do something else, and that would be, instead of having glass all the way around here, we have solid blocks. But I kind of like the idea that you can see someone going up, and that's the block that's going to get pushed through, and I need to put this back. Well, not really, I guess. And that way, that will update the water. Oh, it's got to go one more. So this needs to pulse. We can use the hopper pulsar to do that. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, so the idea was to, I think, to have a redstone block and just shift it from one side to the other, and that will power one line or the other. I think that's what I was going to do. That makes a lot of sense. So if I had a redstone block and then just two pistons, one there, by pushing one button, it should change. No, that's not going to work either. Alright, so I don't know if I remember how to make one of these, but I think it's something like this. And then you put redstone on the top. Is that how? I just don't remember. This could either work or it might not work. And then you put a button on it like this. Yeah, it does work. So that's how we do it, and that would switch states from going up and then going down. But both of these lines have to trigger this piston, and only one of those lines can trigger the pistons over here. Done. Right. Theoretically, all I need to do to make this work is to power that piston there. And we could do that by just accidentally doing this. Oh, that's right, that won't work. And it did update. Oh, neat. That's going to work. Oh gosh, I'm getting stuck. But that's not what I want to do there. So I'm probably going to have to move this back a block. Yeah, at least a block or two. Right, easy peasy. That is good. Get rid of those. Put our button on there just to test it. And again. Very good. That is very good. Right, then we have the output. I suppose I could run the output from the other side, but yeah, I don't want to, I'm going to work out a better way to do this. There's probably a more compact way to do a switch like that, but not right now. So that will do that, that will do that one. Ouch. That switches it back to that, and then we just have to power that piston. Why won't you go? What? Oh, you gotta be joking, what? Oh, because of the sign? No. Because of the water? Really? This is getting harder and harder. So you can't push water with a piston? If this wasn't here, would it make a difference? I know that in that state it'll be able to push that piston. Yeah. Then it should activate the water. Yeah. Can I push it back again? Yeah. But it pushed the pressure plate off. So it's pushing water as an item. Oh, that's mental. So I can't push the sign. That is the problem. I'll tell you what, we could easily do this so it switches back to soul sand without, so we don't get burnt. We could easily do that. Well, I think we're going to give it a go. Alright, dispenser. Let's see, am I going to get everything wet? Yes, I am. Let's just put a block here and then take that out. Oh, it took out more than one. No, that's fine. Dispenser goes there, and then we put a bucket in. And I'm just curious. So at the moment, and that needs to update now, turn back on. If I powered that, it did, it updated. So if I switch it back and then power that again, alright, we're getting somewhere. So that actually does do something. And then it threw it out. That's what I was worried about. Not quite working how I want to. So if I put that in there, yeah, okay, well that's just a little bit odd. I thought that it might actually suck water out. So it's treating these blocks as something completely different. Wow, okay, this is hard. Alright, I'm going to go out on a limb here and try something different. I am going to try 3 blocks, and the 3 blocks are going to do something. Let's see. If I just take apart this for a second, and can I get in this way? Right. So instead of having the block I want to switch to in the front, let's grab these blocks. I am going to place an empty block. So it'll be just a color block like this. So I've got salt sand on one side, a solid block, and then the magma block over that side. What I'm hoping it's going to do is, because I need to push that one to there and that one to there, and as it does, it is breaking the actual bond. I think this might work. I think this might actually do the trick. Ha! Actually, no, I don't even need a double piston extender. I can cheat. Yeah, unfortunately, I do actually need to do this. So, yeah, that's sad. I was kind of hoping to get away without it, but not going to happen. So, let's sort that out. Hopefully it switches. Yeah, alright. Neat. Should switch back. Okay, so we haven't tested this out yet. No idea if it works. We need to fill this in, make sure there's no gaps, and hopefully that will trick it into thinking that it's been updated. I'm hoping. Okay, no gaps. So there's one on the front here. Let's fix that. Right, so if I switch it back, yep, that goes up. Switch it back again, and that goes down. So how we could do this is, if we detect that we're going down, we can, instead of leaving this line active, we can pulse this line once and then pulse that line once, and that should fix this so that instead of magma block there, it's soul sand. I'm gonna try it. I think I've got enough resources to do it. Do I? I've only got one dropper. Yeah, right. That should work. Then that powers that line, and we can do that with this redstone torch. And then that powers that, and of course it updates it to, because of the way we've done it, it updates it with the with our block. Yeah, sad. I actually do know how to do this. If we had a triple piston extender, it would work. And the reason why I say that is because if we had a soul sand block there and we push 3 lots, then yeah, we would actually get this working. Is it worth trying? Alright, so it's a little bit easier than you think it is. It's not actually a triple piston extender we want. It's just we want to be able to trigger these pistons and push these blocks. So we're just pushing blocks. We're not actually bringing them back. And it looks like it's working. So let's just explain a little bit what's going on here. We push the button to select up. And there's our up. So we can go up. So the bubble's going up, we can go up. And so I want to show you here before we switch to the other mode, which is coming down, what we've done. So we're tricking the system into thinking that we're going to come down, but instead of getting hurt by the magma block, we are going to be landing on the soul sand. So because of that sort of thing we saw before, where if you update, it won't update. This is why we've built this whole thing. So yeah, let's just switch this. And so the magma block goes across and it sucks the water down. And then if we've got soul sand, it still thinks that we're sucking it down. So that sort of gets around this problem. I think that would be a bug. So if we stand on this, we're not getting hurt, right? And I can't swim up because I'm getting pushed down. So that is working fine. If I switch back again, it's pushing up. So if I throw in an item, it'll go up. It'll go up. It just got caught. So all we need to do is make the button reach the top here, and we actually have a functioning up and down elevator, and we're also not going to get hurt by the magma block by standing on it and getting burnt. So that is, oh no, ooh, that's close. So that is something that is really super awesome, and in the end it was really easy. All we're doing is delaying these lines here. So that one's on well, 1 tick, that one's on 2 ticks, or was it on 3? It's on 2, and that one's on none. So the same on the other side, and they don't need to be sticky pistons, they're just regular pistons, and all we're doing is block shuffling. And there we go, that's coming down. Oh, that was actually not too bad. This actually is a lot more simple than what it was going to look like it was going to be, and this is actually really fun. Now I can compact this redstone a bit later on, but I just wanted room to see what was going on. So the next step is to wire up this button and to get it to go all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. Alright, so at the moment I've just ridden the elevator up, and I've just wired this button temporarily right here I'm going to do something nice up here, I think, a bit later on. So if I hit the switch, it should switch from going up to going down. And when it does... Did it? Did it not? It didn't. Oh no, I've miswired. I've miswired something. No! Ah. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's the problem. Right there. Let's try again. No, it should have switched to the different mode, right? Yep, there we go. Worked. Alright, so that should be going down, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Then if I switch it again, it should come back up. Yes. Yes. Success. Oh, neat. So, I'll switch it to down. And I'll jump in. And I'm going down. And I shouldn't take any damage on the... what do you call that stuff again? Magma block. Because it's switched out for soul sand. That is magic. I think that's a winner. So all I need to do now is tidy this up. Oh, actually, no, I need to wire up the front button. And then tidy it up. And then we can call this done. Yeah, so that cut the power. Now it's going in reverse. So it's coming down. Then if I push the power button again, it's going up. So if I go up and then push the button to go down, and if it changes, then we won. We have won. Change the button. And it changed states. Oh yeah. Okay, so there is the finished elevator. There's a chunk that's a couple chunks not loading in the background there. There's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do about that. The game doesn't want to render them. So we are done with this elevator. Now ideally we would like to get off on different levels. That may be something we can work on in the future. Otherwise I could easily just make more. They're not that hard to make, to be honest. You just need a bit of resources. So I've got plenty of room to put loads more of them in. So when I'm walking on that path down there, I'd like to be able to go up to the surface. Otherwise, I'd like to go straight through all the way to the castle. And that's what we've been working on in the previous episode. Not that we got very far. But yeah, so the elevators are really good. So this snapshot's been loads of fun. I hope you've enjoyed learning how to make one of these elevators a little bit more complicated and a little less dangerous, because that's what we're after. We didn't really want to get hurt on the way down, so we've worked out how to fix that. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you next time. Later. Oh my gosh!
Hey, do you want a super potion?
What have you got?
Drink this.
And
I need it. Drink it.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
This is how I was building at the prison. Zombie horse, zombie phantom, that's what it's called. So it only attacks you if you haven't slept in forever.
Uh-oh, you're just going to release them into our world. You know what's going to happen though, don't you? Ow! Yeah.
They're not terrible.
I'm getting attacked.
And then supposedly...
Ow! I'm getting attacked. What?
What color is the spawn egg for the squid?
I'm getting attacked. I haven't slept for like ages. How do you throw it?
Right click.
Ow, my foot! Oh, sick. That is absolutely awesome.
There they go. Yeah. So go ahead and start throwing them.
At what? All right.
At whatever, just in the sky.
Yeah.
So that they come back to you because they all have loyalty on them.
Yeah, right. I got you. I got you.
And then just keep your inventory full so that they can't get back in your inventory.
Oh, this is looking pretty scary already.
Oh my gosh!
This is nuts. So you're being invincible. I don't know what you do with all these. I mean, you can't see Jack.
You know that scene in 300 when he's like, "Our arrows will blot out the sun."
Oh my gosh!
That's what's happening on your face right now.
You should try looking at something. It's just like almost impossible. You gotta move forward to be able to see. Otherwise, you can't see anything.
All right. Oh, that's too funny.